Hey guys, Oscar Combs here with the ISO 9001 group. Hey, I hope you guys are starting off 2026 with a bang, okay? I'm really looking forward to great things, and I'm looking forward to helping our clients grow their business in 2026. In this episode of the ISO show, I want to talk about the number of ISO 9001 certificates in the United States as the United States prepares to what we call reshore, bringing manufacturing and some other key service companies back, or shall I say services back here to the US, right? Because we all saw the issue with COVID, the pandemic, where we had major disruptions to our supply chain and we were not ready. And all of our, I won't say all, but many of our critical products were in the hands of other countries, and we were left kind of in a bad situation where we had to be dependent upon our supply chains in other countries that left us in a vulnerable state. And so for many years, we've worked to offshore. And for many years, we've been talking about reshoring, bringing it all back. But I really believe that it's starting to happen because COVID really kind of woke us up. But my question is are we really ready to bring it all back? And can we handle it when it comes back? Because one of the big benefits of outsourcing was we have reliable organizations that were ISO 9001 certified, right? And we all know ISO 9001 certification represents a commitment to comply with an international standard that we refer to as ISO 9001, which is an International Quality Management System standard. So the thought is that, okay, if we are doing business with a company in China, South Korea, Mexico, and they're ISO 9001 certified, well, they're going through audits by a certification body, and they're going to verify or validate that this organization's quality management system is in conformance with ISO 9001. And not only is it in conformance, but they are complying with it. But now, since we are bringing things back, reshoring, that's an issue because many of the US companies have not really adopted ISO 9001. Even I hear them all the time. They still say things like, well, it's not required by our customers, our clients, right? They still say that, or they still are of the belief that it's not necessary for their business. But what about when we bring all of the manufacturing or much of the manufacturing back to the US, or also some critical services? Are we going to be ready to handle that? Do we have the capacity to handle that? As I mentioned, one of the great benefits of dealing with organizations overseas, for one, the labor was less, materials were less, and we also had the U.S. companies had the assurance of the ISO 9001 management system or the certification. Now, when we look at the top certified companies, meaning the top countries that have the most ISO 9001 certificates, China is number one. They have over 500,000 organizations that are ISO 9001 certified. Second country is Italy at 94,000. The third country is India at 60,000. Germany at 49,000, Japan at 40,000, and the US at 29,000. That's a far cry from number one, and it's even a far cry from Japan, which is at 40,000. And the US is approximately 29,000 certified companies, okay? Or shall I say organizations with ISO 9001 certificates. Now, the United States has approximately 600,000 manufacturing companies and only approximately 29,000 certificates, ISO 9001 certificates. Now, even with the 29,000, it doesn't mean that all of those are manufacturing companies. So, to me, that's a little risk when we bring things back. The administration is working to reshore and to build up our economy by bringing manufacturing and other critical service companies back to the U.S. But I have a concern that we may not be able to handle it, right? Because if we have 600,000 manufacturing companies in the U.S. approximately, that means less than 5% of those companies are ISO 9001 certified. So we have a concern possibly with quality reduction that we were getting with those other countries like China, Italy, India, Germany, Japan, those other companies that are ISO 9001 certified. And now we're trying to bring that back to the US, and we got a lot of companies that have not adopted ISO 9001 to start with. And then secondly, they're not even ISO 9001 certified. So that leaves about 571,000 companies without an internationally recognized quality management system. So that should be a concern for us. That could possibly cause a bigger issue in our supply chain if we are having issues with organizations that don't have an internationally recognized quality management system like ISO 9001. And then secondly, these organizations are not ISO 9001 certified, which means that there would not be any other organization going into their organization to audit them, to verify that they are in compliance. Now, of course, I know people will say, well, it's just a piece of paper and, anybody can get a certificate and, we have all these naysayers. But the point is, guys, there's no good reason for China to have 500,000 ISO 9001 certified companies in the US to have only 29,000. That's kind of embarrassing in my opinion. So we do have an opportunity here for those 571,000 plus companies to really start taking ISO 9001 serious and also work to implement it and achieve certification. If we're bringing reshoring, trying to bring manufacturing back and other critical service companies, wouldn't you want to be ready for that? Wouldn't your organization want to put itself in position to separate itself out of the pack of these 571,000 organizations that have not adopted ISO 9001 and are not certified? That puts your organization in such a strong competitive position. In my opinion, that's probably one of the most patriotic things that an organization can do. If the administration is working to bring manufacturing back, reshoring, don't you think it's patriotic for organizations to be able and get ready to accept that capacity but without sacrificing the quality that we've been used to with dealing with other countries like China that have been taking quality serious, has been getting their organization certified, and they have that has proven to be beneficial for the US because most of our products say made in China. But we're trying to get that changed to say made in the USA, guys. So I do encourage everyone that is not ISO certified, think about it. Think about the benefits. Think about how you can use it as a competitive advantage from your competitors, okay? Oscar Combs here with the ISO 9001 group, helping organizations improve their operations and reduce their risks. Talk to you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Bye-bye now.